Hello friends, welcome to the special session. This session is for all who are giving CAIIB in June. So the session is CAIIB June 2026. Which subject should you start with first? Very important topic, right? Because many of us are confused. There are 5 subjects in all. So which should I start? I'll be discussing all the points over here. But before that, everyone kindly like the video, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell icon, share it with your friends. Okay, let's start. So first let's check which are the important subjects in CAIIB. The main subjects, compulsory ones, are ABM, BFM, ABFM and BRBL. Advanced Bank Management, Bank Financial Management, Advanced Bank and Financial Management, and Banking Regulations and Business Laws. Now you will say which one is very important amongst this? To be frank, all are important. None of them is such that this is easy, that is tough. It's not like that. But then also what students say depends on what do the students say as such. Students always say that the very toughest subject among this is BFM. Because BFM is actually, if you study also, you will find it. BFM, you will find it a bit difficult than as compared to others. Why? And that's why I would always suggest you should start first with BFM. Because if your toughest subject is over, then you feel a bit free, confident for appearing for studying the remaining subject. Every subject has numericals. ABM, BFM, ABFM except BRBL. BRBL is completely theory. But the theory is also equally tough. Don't neglect. Okay, kindly note, the best batsman gets out on the loose ball. BRBL, many of the students think that we'll study it later, last 1 week we can study. Don't do that. Okay? It's really tough. You have to start your studies early. But how early? And which one should I start first? For starting first, I'll always suggest you to go in the sequence of BFM first, then ABM, then ABFM, then BRBL. Go in this sequence. Don't do such thing like, suppose many of you might be thinking, when I say 1, 2, 3 and 4. So some of you might be thinking that first I'll complete full 1, BFM complete I'll cover. Then I'll go for ABM, then I'll go for ABFM, then I'll go for BRBL. Don't do this thing. Because if you start with BFM and you plan to complete it, it will never get completed. It is so vast. The module A and B, when it starts, it's too heavy for anyone to digest. So what I would suggest is, start with 1. Go for some days, 5 days, 6 days. Start with 1. Immediately change the subject. See, change of work is relaxation. Kindly understand this. If you do only one subject throughout 1 month, your brain won't be able to grasp it. Change of work is relaxation. Always remember. You study sometime this, then you shift over here, then you shift over here, then there. But first you start with this, BFM. Module A, it's totally Forex, international banking, numericals. What about the elective? Many of you might be thinking, sir, 4 compulsory but 1 elective is also there. Elective is also a bit okay type, not that tough. Elective papers are not that tough as the main papers. Okay? So you can definitely go for, and generally 90% of the students select HR as an elective. So when you select HR as an elective, almost in module B of ABM, 50% of the studies are done. Okay. So that's why this becomes easy. If you are selecting any other elective, central banking, risk, the toughest ones are central banking and risk. Very tough. Very tough. If you are selecting any of these, then you should start early for them also. But I would always suggest you, because you have time now, I would always suggest you to select HR and clear CAIIB first. Many of the students are there who say, sir, I want to do something in risk, treasury. Risk means totally treasury. Central banking means RBI. Students say, I want to study RBI more. You study. Who's saying no? You study. But after clearing CAIIB, clear CAIIB first, get the double increment, then study whatever you want. You want treasury, treasury, RBI, RBI. You do anything but get first double increment. Because money is important in life, isn't it? Don't you think so? So, this you keep it for end and start with first BFM. Now I'll cover main BFM first because this is the main hero of today's topic. Now what is there in BFM? You'll say, should I cover the entire BFM portion now? No, not required. That you can go through, I know. I've taken various videos on this, complete portion. Module A, B, C, D, all the subjects, all the chapters. You can definitely go through it, go through those videos also. They are available on the same channel. That's why I'm saying subscribe to the channel right now. Click on the bell icon. Because on this channel, you will be getting number one, latest updates on all JAIIB and CAIIB. Whatever IIBF says, immediately you get the updates over here. Number one. Number two, free videos on various subjects, all the chapter wise, complete chapter wise the portion is done. So that's why, kindly note, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell icon, share it with your friends also, let the community also grow, isn't it? What's the use of growing singly? When you grow with team, it's better. Let everyone grow as such. So share it with your friends, like the video, subscribe to the channel. So coming back, important topics on BFM. In module A, there are many chapters, roughly 16, 14, 15 chapters are there, roughly more than that. Last one is the technology. So I would suggest all these are important, all these are tough. Module A and B are very tough in BFM. Kindly note this. Module A and B are very tough. If you are able to study module B properly, module C and D will be easy for you. If you study module B properly, module C and D will be very easy for you. Because many parts in module C and D are repeated from module B. That's why focus main on module B. And module A is totally different from all these three remaining modules. Module A is totally related to Forex. Here the important topics would be numericals on Forex. You'll get many case studies. In BFM, kindly note, you get around 35 to 40 marks case studies. 35 is minimum, maximum can be 50 also. I have seen a paper where there was 60 to 65 marks numericals. I have seen a paper in 2017, same BFM. 60 to 65 marks numericals were there. Only 30-35 marks theory was there. And then I have seen another paper also, in which numericals were hardly 25-30 marks, 30 marks, and 70 was theory. So anything can happen. But mind it, let it be theory or let it be numericals. Both are tough. So you need to start with BFM first. Module A, numericals on Forex, case studies, very important one. You need to get your basics very clear on Forex. The new batch of ours is starting, just now it's in the starting phase. Join that batch ASAP. You get live videos, recorded videos, everything you get. You get ebooks, mock test. I'll show you at the end. But why am I stressing on that? Because all these tough parts. Numericals on Forex, Module A. These numericals are tougher. The theory is also tough. And remaining what is Module A remaining? Remaining is various functions of RBI, various functions of FEDI. Okay? How is the repo decided? That is in Module B basically. So, functions of RBI, FEDI, FEMA. What is blockchain technology in trade finance? Tech. What is the gift city? What is ECGC? What are the various functions of ECGC? It's all related to international trade and Forex. Okay? So module A becomes tougher for you because why it becomes tougher? Because many of the students, many of the bankers, do we deal in Forex in our branch? Okay, answer me one simple question, all of you. Do you deal in Forex in your branch? Up till now, have you dealt with Forex in your branch? Tell me. Have you dealt with this Forex in your branch? If the answer is yes, then the problem becomes a bit easier for you. But if the answer is no, then the problem becomes tougher. Okay, that's why Module A becomes difficult. Now coming back to Module B. Module B is totally related to risk in banking industry. Huge risk. Banking is today going on with huge risk. Various types of risks are there. You are seeing the wars, various wars going on. America, USA going on for Greenland, Russia going for Ukraine. Who knows, China might go for Taiwan. So various things are going on. Because of this, look at the dollar fluctuations, look at the gold rates. Everything is affecting BFM over here. BFM is the study of the complete situation because ultimately what it affects the bond prices. And study of bond prices is there in Module B. The toughest chapter in Module B is risk regulations in banking industry. One of the lengthiest and toughest chapter. Very tough. Remaining chapters are also okay, but this is very tough. If you clear this chapter, almost 70% of your Module B is over. Focus on this chapter very properly. Module C, derivative products. Derivative products is a tougher chapter in Module C. Why? Because you have not dealt in derivatives at all. How many of you have purchased options in market, stock market? How many of you have purchased futures and options? Have you bought? We have only read it in JAIIB and some books somewhere or other. We have read the name only. We don't know. But there are other options, other derivative products like swaps, financial currency swaps. There are various types of swaps over here. Then you have FRAs, forward rate agreements. Then you have forwards. Okay? There are many, means derivatives are all of around 5 to 6 types. Out of them, 3 to 4 are compulsorily there in exam. So Module C is related to treasury. This totally, Module C is related to treasury, working of treasury. So you will be having this. Asset classification and provisioning norms, Module D. Module D is totally related to transparency, corporate governance, balance sheet management of the bank. How the balance sheet should be displayed to the investors. How the transparency needs to be maintained. There are many factors over here in this. Asset classification is there, provisioning is separate, liquidity management is separate. There is a separate chapter on liquidity. There is a chapter on REROC. So all these points are considered. That's why all these are not at all related to your daily banking. None of these are directly related to your daily banking. And that's why I say you start with BFM first. Now, how to start? For starting, I would suggest go to Adda 24/7. The new batch of Adda 24/7 is just starting. Okay, just in the starting phase now. Join this batch ASAP. See this, Officers Pro batch. Okay, For June, this is Hindi, this is English. See this, officers batch for JAIIB, officers batch for CAIIB. Okay, officers pro batch for CAIIB. Join this batch ASAP. Mock test, ebooks, live classes, recorded sessions, everything you get. Mock tests are chapter wise also, full length also. Ebooks are chapter wise. So go for it immediately. You are in the starting phase, so you'll get entire knowledge. Recorded videos are also available. If you miss out someday, you can definitely go back using the recorded sessions. Click on buy now. Put the code Y432. Never forget this code Y432. Click on apply. Look at this. 82% discount you are getting. Plus 1% extra, 83%. Huge it is. Join ASAP. Okay? So first subject to start is BFM.